Today I'll show you a very easy upgrade you can do to any AK rifle, which will improve your quality of life when working on the internals of any AK quite a lot, and in my opinion will also make the whole system a bit more reliable in certain conditions. So what are we talking about? This is a stock AK, and we have two wires here. One is that braided wire you can see there, and that interfaces with the trigger, and it's actually what puts tension on the trigger, but we're not talking about this one. We're talking about the little wire behind it, so the one that is shiny and I'm pointing at right now. So this is a shepherd's hook, and I'll put an image up on the screen right now, and it basically looks something like this. So it's going to interface here with the pin that holds the trigger assembly and the pin that holds the hammer, and what it does is it makes sure that the pins here don't fall out of the receiver or wiggle free. That per se works. It might not be the most elegant solution, it's probably the cheapest, but if you have to remove it or you have to change the trigger, it's kind of a pain to put it back in, and it's just miserable sometimes. And there's a really good drop-in plate replacement, and these are these retainer plates, and there's different variations from different manufacturers. It's not high-tech, right? It's just a piece of metal, and they will make your life a lot easier, and I'll show you how the installation works in a second. So how it works is you have 3 points where it will interface with your rifle. This cutout here will go, safety lever is. This nudge here will hold the pin of your trigger assembly, and this will interface with the pin of your hammer, and that will do the same function, just a bit of a more robust system, I would say. Okay, so I prepared the other Saiga rifle, and this has an ALG trigger in it, so it might look a bit different, but I'll just show you the installation of this part, and it's really that simple. So first of all, you will remove your safety lever. You just rotate it upwards and you can pull it out, and what you will do is you will drop it into there, this side facing your hammer, so make sure it sticks there. And then, a bit difficult if you have the camera in your face, but there we go. Okay, so now that it's in place, contacting the pin here, and it has to be all the way in the side, touching the receiver and not getting into the way of the wire tensioning the trigger. Now you have this hole lining up, you just grab your safety lever, shove it in there, make sure it aligns, and put the safety in its original position, and now everything's already in place. Your pins won't walk out, but you can obviously test that before you take your rifle to the range. You can just push on the pins here and see if they move. A little wiggle room is okay, but you shouldn't be able to just push them out of the receiver, obviously. So that's all there is to the installation. It's dead easy. It is, in my opinion, a bit more robust than just having a little piece of wire in there. So if any debris is in here, you'll probably have less of a chance of any malfunction. So that's all there is to this retainer plate. I hope you learned something new, and as always, stay safe and have fun.